engineer by training, but all of us went through this process. And I want to encourage you also that there is huge opportunities also in the other careers, especially science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. How many of you want to be engineers, doctors? Can I see by hands? The science courses. I'm very happy to see those hands. I want to assure you that it is very possible in this country, our continent, and the world is waiting for you. There's quite a lot of opportunities in the engineering area, in the science area, and more so what we are calling now the digital space. There is a new economy growing called digital economy, and that economy is where most of you will be working. It won't matter whether you are a teacher, a lawyer, you will definitely deliver your service or you do your work over a digital space. So we want to encourage you and to wish you well, and to assure you from government side we've done all the preparations to support Ministry of Education, to support Kenya National Examination Council to ensure that there will be a smooth examination process. All the security and technology matters have been fully put in place to ensure a safe examination environment is experienced. We've talked with all our stakeholders, the mobile network operators, to ensure that the students across the country and all that are involved are able to deliver their services well. To our students, I want to lastly assure you that there are a lot of opportunities, not only in this country, but across the world. You can work in Kenya and serve the world with the kind of infrastructure that we are building. There is also huge demand for talent, and Kenya's talent is so rich and highly valued across the world. So opportunities are waiting for you. Don't let anyone tell you there could be challenges with jobs. The opportunities are so huge. So we are waiting for you. Just do your exams, knowing that there is huge opportunities waiting for you in the various careers that you will pursue. Finally, again, we wish you success. We wish you all the best. I will invite one of my colleagues, the Director General of Communications Authority, so that you get to know him. We have also various other organizations working with us. I'll ask Mr. Wambua just to say hello, and then my colleague PS will come and speak. Karibu Wambua.
Thank you very much, Mr. Engineer Tony, the PS, and just to appreciate the other seniors in the house, your fellow PSs, and the other colleagues from different government agencies. Good morning, winners. I'm fine, thank you very much. I'm calling you winners because when I look at your faces, you already look like you have won. So as the previous speakers have indicated, just prepare yourselves. You have already prepared yourselves. Be calm, and the dream of being a winner will be actualized. We are working, we are working with other relevant government agencies to support this important national event. And without talking much, I wish to really stop there and wish you all the best in the upcoming exams. Asanteni sana. To my PS colleagues, PS BELIO and PS Tony, and the other senior government officials representing various agencies that we've come with here, the pupils and the candidates of St. George's, good morning.
Good morning,
Thank you, I'm fine. Now, I know you have had a very long journey, and at least up to this point, you have an opportunity to go through an exercise or through a transition that takes you to the next level. And just like previous speakers have mentioned or alluded to, one is that all of you are winners, two is that you have done all the hard work and you are ready to pass the examination that is starting next week, and that all of us as parents, as guardians, and as government officials wish you success. Now, let me see how many of you are ready to pass the exams that you are beginning next week. Wow. Let's appreciate all of you. Now, because of time, I know you still need to go back to class and prepare. Allow me to quickly introduce the team that has accompanied me from the Ministry of Interior and National Administration. So first of all, I will start with the DIG, Mr. Gabo. Then we have Madam Beverly Opola, who is the Secretary of National Administration. We have the Regional Commissioner for Nairobi Region, Mr. Kcpe. We have the Deputy DCI, Mr. Kamende. Then we have the DCC, the Deputy County Commissioner for this sub-county. Then we have the Regional Police Boss and of course the Regional Security Team, Mr. Bombay. Then I know there's Mr. Jero, who is in charge of intelligence. Then we have the DG NC4, which is the coordinating committee on computer misuse and cybercrimes, and it represents several agencies. Dr. Kcpe. Is there anyone I've not introduced? Yes. Then the AIG, Senior AIG, Miriam Mili, representing DIG Kanja, and of course also from NPS. I would want to ask Beverly to just say 1 hour in a minute, and then DIG also.
Thank you, sir. On behalf of senior officers from the State Department, ours is just to assure the candidates that the government has not only put in place the necessary measures, but has ensured that after this, there will be opportunities for all of us. So with your permission, allow me to encourage the girls in the house that the government of the day is giving the girls equal opportunities. So it's your time to shine. And like the PS for Education said, we are praying for you. Tunawatakia mema, Mungu awabariki na mshali. Thank you, sir.
Good morning, all candidates and everybody here. My name is Will Gabo, the Deputy Inspector General of the National Police Service. Ours, as National Police Service and Security Sector, want to assure all candidates, the country at large, that we shall deploy 65,000 police officers and security actors to ensure that security of this exam for this year is well covered. And I want to assure all the candidates, when you see a police officer within the school compound, the only purpose is he or she will be here is to protect you and the exam. Asante. Thank you.
Thank you, DIG. I think we will basically come to a close in terms of this briefing for the students or the candidates. And finally, my point, of course, on behalf of everybody who is here and on behalf of the government, is that we are wishing you well, and we know that you've worked so hard and that you're going to excel. So as you sit through the exams, all of you need to take courage so that tomorrow you take up the spaces that we are currently occupying. So in here I see PSS, in here I see doctors, in here I see engineers, I see teachers of repute like my PS colleague. I'm also a teacher. I teach statistics. So if you manage to get to the next level, maths gets broken into other forms, and that includes statistics. So one day you become a doctor in statistics like myself, and if you're lucky enough, then you become a PS like myself, and you get to encourage the next generation. Our role as the leaders today is we create for you an environment that allows you to go to be the best that you want to be. Now, to the parents, you have done all that is expected of you. You have supported all the learners, and you're expecting them to excel. There is always a lot of pressure on parents, whether your child, whether your son or daughter is going to pass. In the new curriculum that my colleague PS BELIO is in charge of, everybody succeeds. So there is no reason for you to be worried. There is no reason for you to be defrauded, because if you try that, part of my responsibility on the team here is to take care of criminals and fraudsters. But we know all of us are going to win, and whatever grade you come out with, it's equally important. Whether you're scoring an A or a B, you still have a role to play, and you still have the capacity to move to the next level. Now, to the last ones, you must finish with a bang, isn't it? And finishing with a bang is that starting with this school, St. George's, and Malim, we expect this school to be on top, and we don't have any doubt that that is going to happen. To the rest of the country is to give you the assurance that we have put in place the necessary infrastructure to ensure we have a flawless exercise. As I finish, normally this is like a visiting day, and we are parents, so lazima wanafunzi wakunywe soda, sio? So together with the rest of the parents who are here, we will look for the head teacher 200,000 to get for you service. Asanteni sana, wishing you success. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Yes, I think before we conclude, you know, we have been engaging with our children. Nataka tu ule mdosi wetu ya shule. Nani huyo mdosi wetu wa shule? Ule mwanafunzi mdosi ya wanafunzi. Haya, huyo mdosi wa shule ya wanafunzi akuje seme asante. Alafu she will also give us the assurance that I would want, as I have said, that as our children we are paid for you. So tunataka tu that assurance that you are good and you are ready. Sasa, okay.
Our guests and honors, PSs, the PS of Interior and National Administration, Mr. RAYMOND OMOLLO, the head teacher, Madam Kcpe, all teachers and pupils, good morning. It is a great honor to have all our guests here, and we are really grateful having you here, that you have given us the assurance, the motivation that this exam, for sure, the 361 we have it. We don't even have to fight over it. The 361, I tell you, we have it. What we need to do, these 2 days that you have left, we can add to those marks. And at the end, by the end of Wednesday, when we get our results, for sure the 361 will sit for yourself. St. George's, they are up there, 361, or even higher, 380 if possible. And I just want to thank all our teachers for being with us since the start till now. You have given us what is there to be given, and we have garnered what is left. And we are sure to make all of you proud, make our parents proud, and all our teachers and the whole nation proud. Thank you.
What do you say when you are given a gift, boys and girls?
Thank you.
Can we give 3 St. George's claps to say thank you? thank you very much once again for choosing St. George's to come and speak from here. We appreciate, and once again, thank you very much. Thank you. As we disperse, I know grade 6 kuna wimbo. You sing as we go, as we disperse. Yes, that one song, Madam Fidel will tell you. Thank you very much.
Sisi kufika hapa sisi kufika hapa nasema Mungu asante, furaha tele tunayo, nasema Mungu asante, furaha tele tunayo, neema kutoka kwa Baba tunapoanza mtihani, neema kutoka kwa Baba tunapoanza mtihani, sema Mungu asante, furaha tele tunayo, tasema Mungu asante, furaha tele tunayo.
Yes. Kama hiyo kitu haina voice, mlete hiyo kitu kuwekea. Kuja hapa. Utakelea voices. Ah, you know then tumepata podium kidogo. Improvise. Kila mtu aweke yake hapo. Ndio we reduce the people. On quite a number of issues, so we shall be very brief at this point. Before anything else, we would want to thank you for availing yourself for this morning engagement, because without you we cannot be able to engage with the Kenyan people on what is happening. We would want to give you assurance that we are ready for these examinations. We can tell you that all the exams that are required are in this country, and all the exams, and so far so good. My colleague Raymond will say something about the issues of rain and the mapping that we have done. Already we know we have a few places where there is enhanced rains, and therefore we may need to enhance our logistics arrangement. But I would want to assure you that as government we have put in place, I would want to assure the country that we've already put everything that is there to ensure that they almost a similar exercise in Meru and Embu, to be sure multi-agency team. This exam we have handled for the last 7 years, through a multi-agency process where we have the Ministry of Education, we have the Ministry of Interior, we have the Ministry of ICT.
223 teachers on supervisors and invigilators, and at the same time identified 71,760 center managers to be involved in management of the 2023 national examinations in all the examination centers countrywide in readiness for the administration of the 2023 national examinations. I wish to confirm that by yesterday, all these teachers have been briefed. All those who will be involved in the management of this year's examinations and assessments, these examinations. As a commission, we thank all teachers across the country for their efficient work in preparing all the candidates for the upcoming national examinations and assessment. I wish all the candidates the best as they start the 2023 examinations on Monday, the 30th of October, 2023.
Thank you very much, PS. I think as NEC, what we would like to say is that we are privileged, and one of the things that I would say has been a major success is that we have 32,000 centers for Kcse and 28,000 centers for Kcpe. And that's a very good indicator that tells you that the uptake of CBC across the country is very healthy, because the student to school ratio for the Kcse is much higher than the student to school ratio for Kcpe. So the country is quite ready for that transition. So for us as NEC is to ensure that the learners who are now exiting from Kcpe, we process their results as fast as possible. We have 1.4 million of them. That's quite a spike, but we have put all the mechanisms in place to make sure that we will do what needs to be done so that they get their results in good time. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Finally, I think I would want to assure our teachers, our center managers, that we have adequately put in place measures that will make it possible for them as we start our Kcse on the 6th, the main papers, that all measures have been put in place so that as they pick their papers this time twice in a day, that they will be facilitated adequately to be able to do that. We would want to appreciate the good work and the support that we have gotten from our colleagues at the Treasury and the government. On 2 days ago, the President flagged off 205 vehicles to be used by our field officers so that we can facilitate proper support that we are going to give to our teachers, both in the quality assurance and in all the support that our teachers require in the field. I would also want to assure you that we've been able to make sure that the proximity to support, to ensure that what Ministry of Education has done, what our teachers have done over the years and the parents is facilitated so that during this examination period, the students can be able to perform, then undertake the exams in the right atmosphere and ensure that all the actors in that space are facilitated. We've talked with all the stakeholders in the ICT sector to ensure during this important national agenda our networks be ready to facilitate and support all those who are involved, whether it's in transportation, coordination of exams, even in the education must undertake during the exam. Give our children to do their very best in these examinations without much interference from any quarters.
What we are confident and what we want to assure our parents is that there are huge opportunities for our children. Let's allow them to come out in their capabilities and to be able to pursue the careers of their choice. We want to encourage them, so in full support of what we are doing, and we have the Director General Communications Authority who can make a few remarks.
Thank you, Bwana PS. On behalf of the Communications Authority of Kenya, we wish to assure the country that we are fully committed to ensuring that...
as I invite my colleague Raymond, I would want to take this opportunity on behalf of our Cabinet Secretary and on behalf of the entire education sector. One is to give assurance to our children, and two is to wish them well as they go into the examinations from Monday through to 24th of November, and then through to the time that we shall be doing our marking, through to the time that we shall be placing them to Form 1 places for the Kcpe ones, and the transition for the grade 6 to junior school. We wish them well, and we shall continue to do that duty we have been given of nurturing our future through our children. Raymond, karibu.
Thank you, PS. I think mine would be, first of all, to echo the sentiments of my PS colleagues in terms of giving the Kenyan public the assurance that we have put necessary infrastructure in place to be able to secure the exams. Now that includes setting up of 2 main command centers, one at the National Examination Council, center at Communications Authority, for purposes of coordination, but also being able to respond to any issues or incidences, including emergencies that might occur over the period of the examinations. We know that we are already receiving above normal rainfall in certain parts of the country, particularly in eastern and northeastern, and we have instituted measures at the county and sub-county level. We have our security committees and disaster and emergency response, those emergencies that will arise as a result of the normal to above normal rainfall that will interfere with the movement of exam materials, but also of access to the examination centers. We have equally deployed a huge number of our police officers, in excess of 60,000 across the country, who are working closely with the teachers and our colleagues in the Ministry of Education and the Deputy County Commissioners who man the containers where the exams are stored. And we are working under a multi-agency framework where all the players are being involved and are being engaged to ensure that our learners and
General National Police Service want to assure the country that police officers, as the PS has alluded, have been deployed in excess of 60,000. And we have also standby teams in every county which will respond to, and they have deployed to ensure that exam of this 2023 is a success. Ours is to assure all learners that the police will be everywhere to protect them and to protect the exam. Asante.
Thank you. Let me also invite Beverly Opora, who is